I'm alive! Yeah! And I'm Mr.Spriken! Yeah! And you're in Spriken Studios. In case you didn't know. I am delirious with excitement because I am no longer sick. Yes, for the past week I have had like fevers and chills, and it was terrible. I could do nothing, so that drove me crazy. And I also missed my first week of summer work, which sucks and is horrible. But now that I'm feeling a bit better, the show goes on, and I'm here to work on and bring you more content. And this content is a Spriken review video. Yes, they always seem to do pretty well since I started putting the kit in the thumbnail with the arrow and my face being like, buy this kit. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do with this one. And this kit, let me tell you, I'm probably going to say buy it, but it's pretty impossible to find. I just went online, as soon as it got posted, I scooped it up and then it was gone. Everything, everywhere. So, good luck if you do like this kit, but it's super amazing. I'm going to show you in just a second. But first, you may know other kits from this line. It is the Arca Nadea line thingy. Remember, we reviewed her, yes. And we actually built her and everything was great. We loved her. You guys told me about a leg hip joint thing deficiency that I haven't found with mine yet. But that was good to know. And she was an amazing kit, is an amazing kit. And we have another one of her. So that was great. Now, there's also this kit that we saw in one of my unboxings, in case some of you out there have watched that video too. And I haven't built her yet, and she's really cool. This is the Velretta demon kind of girl thingy, and she looks really amazing and awesome, and I want to build her, but I haven't got around to it yet. But this particular character from this line must be built straight away, because she is the ultimate of characters with the ultimate of boxes. Look at this! Yeah! This is Yukumo. And I don't know what she is. Is she a fox? Is she a tanooki? What is she? I don't know. You people out there who know and love this series are probably screaming at the screen saying, Mr.Spriken, you stupid idiot! You don't deserve her. You don't even know what the heck's going on or what her character or anything like that. Blah, blah, blah. And you're right. But look at her. Look at the tail. Can we see the tail? I'm going to show you with some spins of the box in a second. But she has like this amazing kind of shrine maiden type uniform thingy and staff. And she's got wonderful animal features. Like those little cute ears and the super bushy tail, which I think I've already said. But this is amazing and spectacular. And the box art alone, we'll definitely be keeping this. Why is the box so big? I don't know. We're gonna open it and find out. Ah, oh my god, 3 minutes for an intro? What the heck am I doing? We gotta jump into this right now, as in yesterday. Okay, so here we go. Let's review this wonderful kit. And stay tuned to the end for a sneak message on something. Okay, here she is, and I'm ready. We gotta build her. It's gonna be super fun and amazing. If she looks even a tenth as good in kit form as she does on this box art, then already 10 out of 10 Sprikens. But wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We gotta see. Oh, look. First thing we do is we look at this book. Same delicious box art on this. And look at the wonderful posing. And we got a little artwork picture here. Oh man. This is adorable. Look at this. So good. Okay, we have the usual things. Tells you how to build her, yada yada. Everyone knows. What's at the back? That's what I want to know. More delicious pictures. Look at the size of this tail. It's humongous. It's so floofy. Is that the word? Right word? Floofy? And I like these bells. That's pretty cool. Man, she is so good. Okay, I'm going to get to this after, but straight away, with most kits, I've got to say this. Give us some emotion in these faces. Don't just give us this blank stare. Like, look at this. 3 and 4 may as well be the and 1. 1, 3, and 4 may as well be the exact same expression with just eyes slightly turning to the left or right. And we just have one mouth. But there's no emotion in this. Okay, but the kit itself is going to be amazing, I think. But Kotobukiya and other kits out there, you gotta, come on now. Get real. All right, we got a lot of these. A lot of bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 15. 15 bags in total. And, okay, the faceplates do look better, now that I see them. But they still look mostly the same. And we got some eyes, but the eyes, eye decals, but those look also mostly the same as well. It's okay. Well, we make it work, and it's good. I can see some slight differences, but I still would like more range. Okay, let's open all these bags and start putting her together. Yeah. Before I start building, I will show you a little, something. No, wait, okay. Before I start building, I will give you a little taste of how I like to set things up for when I am building something. Okay, look. Okay, so what I do is I get the book, right? And I usually get a piece of the box, which the box is kind of big in this case, but I get something to prop the book up here. Whoa, did something just break? I hope not. Okay, so this book will be propped up leaning against something for me to see easier, like this. That'll be there. In here, we have a container. The container is not in here. This is the container, and it's containing all of the specialty pieces. So we got the faces and the hands that I've clipped off their sprue, and then all these like specialty pieces here that have I don't know, part separated color stuff printing on it, and such. So in here for easy grab-ins and build-ins. And then as you can see, there are some runners over here, and these things are just like the base, which I usually build last, and then little tinier sprues or runners like this that I just keep over here. But then I use the box that the kit came in to separate in alphabetical order in a few bunches here for easy grab-ins. Yes, and that's how I do it. So here comes the time lapse. Yes, I don't know if it'll be of the whole kit building, but maybe. But it's gonna have some good music, that's what I know. So sit back and grab some delicious cozy drink in a nice favorite mug. And here we go. Yeah, just a quick stop in the time lapse, but look at this. Look at this cute face and head. I like these little pigtail things. The only thing I'm not so keen on is that she has some really nice hair, and these bangs are good, but they block the really cute eyebrows. Look at these nice little stubby shaped eyebrows. They're really cute, but when the face, the hair is over the face, you lose that bit. And eyebrows really help for the expression, the overall expression, so you can't really get a good feel for what's going on here. But it's cute, and I'll show you more soon, where it's more in focus. I don't know what the heck's going on. Yay, she's done! Look at that bushy tail! Ah! It's amazing. I love it. We gotta give her a spin. Okay, so here she is, in all of her parts. Now, I know one of my peeps on YouTube has been asking about these tails and how they work and how it affects her overall stability and such, and how they move and how they could possibly stand with her stand here. And I'll get all into that. All into that? I will get into all that all? What? What am I saying? I'll get into it. That's what I know. Okay, but first we gotta start, let's just start with her faces. Okay? She has 4 of them. And this is one. Look at how cute this is. This is a very cute face. She has a very cute face in general. And a very nice head. And those ears. I love it. Very nice. But, as I mentioned before, there's a little bit of a gripe that I have with this. And that is, her faces are extremely cute, as seen also here. See? Look at this. Look at those little eyebrows. Stumpy eyebrows. I love them. And she has some kind of decent expressions. Like this is, you know, an open mouth kind of thing. And then this one she's currently wearing is kind of like a happy face. Now, look at this one. Let's see if you can see what this is. It's like one of those pouty faces. If my ginormous sausage thumbs are not in the way. But yeah, it's very slight. And of course then we have the eyebrow thingies there working to give it a better pouty face. But here's the problem. Look. Can you spot it? When her hair's on and she's normal like this, we cannot see any eyebrows. So they're kind of pointless. So look, and in this one, you know, she's kind of got the sad eyebrows going on. But when her hair is on, when she's like this in her normal look, the eyebrows are gone, so you kind of lose the effect of the emotion that they were going for. So they need to be a tad bit more expressive. They need to exaggerate it more and make it like, you know, very, I know it might not go well with her character and the story, wherever she's from, it might not work, but they would have to be a lot more expressive to show up since her bangs are going to cover those eyebrows. Yeah, that's my only gripe with the faces. But overall, it's fine. You get 4 of them and you get the water slide decals. Here they are, all standard, you know, the boring looking different directions and the normal eyebrows, sad kind of eyebrows, concerned and possibly angry, but just not nearly expressive enough in terms of how much they are open and closed to make much of a difference, in my humble opinion. Let's focus again. Yes. Okay, yeah, so we got some cool weapons. This thingy, this rod where the bottom comes off and turns into this sword. That's really cool. I'm digging that. Of course, she has a different leg change for a normal, kind of her normal leg. And then this nice boot sock leg, which I'm a fan of. Okay, here's one of the things. So, let's see. So this breastplate here with the detail has a ribbon and a little bell thingy. That just swaps out with this one here. But it's kind of annoying when you fit this on and it's nice and flush. It's kind of annoying to swap out because you have to really get like a part separator or like an X-Acto blade in between here and do some twisting, and it's kind of annoying to swap this out. So I wish maybe that could have been a little bit differently designed for ease, or maybe make these detail bits, I don't know, swap outable so it's not too noticeable somehow. I don't know, but maybe I'm nitpicking a bit here, but work with me. And we got all the parts here, like, you know, her other arms, as we've seen in the spin. And in our bits container here, we just got hands, different shoulder arm detail stuff. And then we got some plugs, plug pieces for her tail, because when her tail is used in tandem, you know, with the stand over here, it plugs into this, that's fine. But if you don't want, if you're not going to have the stand happening in here, there's a plug. You can just plug this up, cover it. Yeah, and that's for both of the tails, so that's kind of nice. And actually, there's also those same, if you can see here, if it's worth seeing here. Yeah, there's also these same things for her ears, so you can have her with a earless head, which is pretty nice and cool. And it's not going to be anything out of the ordinary to see her without ears. So I won't bother doing that because we got other things to talk about here, like maybe some downsides to the kit. Ugh, there's not gonna be many, but here's one. So they only give you 4, count them, 4 wrist joints. Come on, get real. She has these extra. Let me see if I can zoom in here again, yet again. So there's these special wrist joints. One part that connects into this sleeve so that I can give it a little bit more extension out of there, so you can get some better posing and stuff. But so it's there, those, and then the regular wrist joints, and that's it, 4. And we know how these things break. They do break, and that's annoying that there's only 4 of them in there. But I color matched this particular purple to our Megami device Chaos and Pretty, you know, the Halloween version, Magical Girl maybe, I think one of those ones has the same purple. So if you need wrist joints or hands, you can swap out with that. Okay, moving right along, we have her tail. Okay, there's 2 tails, a tale of 2 tails, if you will. I guess we'll start with the larger one since it's already on here. So it looks like so, and it just pops into her back on like this, and Bob's your uncle. But it moves in a very neat, interesting way. So we got a couple of joints here. The first one, as you can see here, just can twist around in a circle, and it can, it's like on a nice ball joint, and it just goes up and down and everywhere. Let me just pull this out. You can kind of see, boink. Well, maybe not, but yeah, it's a big ball joint there, and we'll just put that back in. And the same with the same for this little tiny tail part, also on a ball joint that can spin and swivel all over the place, and so it makes the tail nice and expressive, which is really cool, and you can kind of turn it and everything. So I really like this tail, yes, for the most part. And I'll tell you. And okay, so you have to share this portion here of the tail with the smaller tail. No, it's not really smaller. It's just the detail bit tail. So this one has the little bow and bell thingy, and that can just be swapped out with this, and swapped out with the smaller bow very easily. Okay, but here's the thing. When this is combined like this, she will not stand on her own at all. Impossible. So you'll need the stand. This stand. This is a nice clear orange stand, and it works well, and it gives you a lot of length to play with and options. So that works really well. I found when posing her, it wasn't annoying to get you know, a nice workable, easy workable position. And even though there is a peg in the back of her upper torso, you don't need two pegs to keep her standing, like one in her back and one in her tail. No. One in the tail will work just fine, or just one in the top. But I like to use the tail one because it kind of goes underneath the tail, and it doesn't look as obvious, and it's not as much in the way for posing. Yeah. But on her own, yeah, she's not going to be able to stand with this tail. So that's a little bit disappointing. And she can't sit. There's a pose that has her sitting on the ground with her legs kind of out and the tail. But yeah, that doesn't work. I managed to pose her in a kneeling position, and that's the best we can do. So yeah, the tail does have a little bit of weight to it, but you know, for something this size and this cool, this is probably pretty much the best possible way it could have been designed, and the easiest to work with, being something so big and bulky. So I think they did the tail right. That is my humble opinion. Okay, to my pal Levi on my YouTube channel, who asked me about this base and how it would interact with the tail and if it would really get in the way or not. Here's a look at it. She's posed nicely. Look, she stands perfectly. It works. And this setup here with it going into the bottom of the tail really works perfectly. It makes it really easy to pose her, and it doesn't get in the way, and it doesn't even look like it takes up, I don't know, too much focus. You know how some stands, when they go into the back of the upper back on the kit, it kind of looks, I don't know, can look awkward or detracts from the kit overall. I think this being underneath the tail really works quite well, and you can still get a lot of different range of motion out of the tail when it's on this base. And you, like I said, you have enough extra pieces of the arm here to make the tail go straight up or in anywhere, any direction you could ever hope for. And it's gonna be perfectly sturdy and nice. Yeah. Usually I'm a guy who doesn't want my kits on stands if I can help it. I want them to stand on their own somehow. So usually I'm not the biggest fan of stands. But this one works perfectly. She needs it with a tail like this. You gotta have the proper support. And this one just works perfectly. I'm glad that one in the bottom of the tail works for all your needs. Yeah, there you go. Boing, boing, boing. Look at this. One good thing about this kit. Well, not just one, many good things. But look at this. She comes with 2 different ball joints for various heads. One that will fit Frame Arms Girl head, as we see here. And the other will fit a Megami Device head. Oh, so we can do all sorts of customizing. Oh, it's so good. I love when kits do this. It should be standard for every kit to come with a bunch of different ball joints. Necks. Yes. So here she is. Here's how she stacks up in height comparison to some of her other sister kits. Yeah, she's 6 inches from her toes to the tips of her ears. And I know there's a lot to feast your eyes on here, but yeah, she's a pretty decent height. But speaking of feasting your eyes on, can you see some interesting possible projects and current projects for future videos? I'm looking at you, Megami Device. Yes. Okay. I gotta get back to this. How many Sprikens am I gonna give this kit out of 10? That's what we want to know. And I'm gonna give her a solid 10, mixed with pink Sprikens, and then also we'll push it to an extra 11th kind of freak Spriken here. There we go. Yeah, we'll give her 11 out of 10 Sprikens because of her super unique design and her bushy tail, which we don't see here, but it's amazing. And it's a very unique look. It's a bit too heavy on the character for me, because I like to have my kits to be more of a blank slate to use them and make them my own. But I think with some creativity, I'll still be able to do that with her. But I will want an extra kit to do that first. And she's impossible to get. Oh my god. But look, if you can find her, get her. You have to get her. Scoop her up. I hope they do more runs of her. She's a really amazing kit. I love building her. And she has all sorts of cool things about her. And she can even demand and command attention in line with all these other amazing kits. So go buy her. Do it now. Turn off the video. Run. You don't have to finish watching it. There's not really going to be anything anyways besides an outro and me talking, running my mouth against, again, blah, 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 something. I don't know. Look at me. Look at this. It's already falling to pieces. So go. Buy her now. Yes. Why did they get so heavenly bright all of a sudden? I'm ascending. Oh. I don't know what kind of noise that is that she makes. She's definitely not a dog. But whatever she is, we love her. She's a great kid. Go buy her ASAP. Sell a kidney. Do what you got to do. But buy her if you can. And I'm sorry if you can't. And I hope one day that you can. I definitely want a second one, because I can think of all kinds of ways I would want to make a custom character with her. Yes. Oh, it's so good. There were some things we couldn't touch on her because the video can't be a million light years long. That doesn't make any sense, but it's okay. Her body torso thing. You get some great poses out of her, and nothing's bad or anything, but she doesn't have too much of an arch with her, you know, what we talk about in the back thing. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. In fact, I don't even know why I mentioned it. Okay, so what's coming here next on Spriken Studios? Spriken? Yes, on Spriken Studios. Here. Well, I got a whole project board full of things, crazy things. Now, you're all aware of the 1,000 subscriber special, which is going to be a ginormous diorama and a police unit fighting the bad guys. I'm going to be mentioning, I'm going to have a special video after this that's going to tie all of that in together, and I need your help. So I hope you'll stay tuned to watch that. But after that, or pre that, who knows? There's lots of things. I'm going to make a golfer musume with mini putt diorama. That should be pretty fun. And I also have a medieval diorama musume combo in the works. Well, not in the works now, but up here. Have you ever heard of, I'll give you a little hint. I should have said that first. Have you ever heard of Xena, the warrior princess, played by Lucy Lawless? Yes, well, I'll be making a custom Xena musume, complete with horse. So look forward to that. And a bunch of other crazy things. So, I better go now so that you guys don't get bored and sick of things. But I'm Mr.Spriken. Yeah! Here's Spriken Studios, doing my best to bring you all sorts of fun, exciting musume projects and everything, and help you stay young and creative through the power of hobbies. And yeah, that's about it. So I better say bye. Bye. No, wait. Okay, wait a second. Wait. Please watch the next video. It's going to be very important, and it's going to be something that is really near and dear to my heart, and I really want to discuss things with my wonderful audience. So please look out for that, and give me your real honest opinions in the comments section and things, and that'll be that. Okay, and also if you ever see more of these review videos coming soon, and I know some of you have asked for specific videos on specific kits, and I'll get around to them eventually, but when I do, I'll show you in my comment section, my community section, what I'm going to be doing next, and you can maybe leave comments if you want to know anything about the kit I'll be reviewing in the future. Yeah, I'll kind of go like that. Sorry, I gotta talk really fast because this is going too long. So, I'm Mr.Spriken. Yeah! Saying bye. Good night. See you in the next video. Please come back.